What did Jesus teach about money? Money, wealth, and possessions are recurring themes in the teachings of Jesus Christ, reflecting a nuanced and profound approach to material wealth. Jesus' teachings emphasize the spiritual dangers of wealth, the importance of generosity, and the need for a proper attitude toward money. This essay explores Jesus' perspectives on money through key teachings and parables, providing insights into how these principles can be applied in contemporary life. One of the central themes in Jesus' teachings is the inherent spiritual danger associated with wealth. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus warns, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Matthew 6 verse 24. This statement underscores the idea that an excessive focus on wealth can distract individuals from their spiritual obligations and relationship with God. Wealth, in this context, is seen as a competing force that can lead to a divided heart and misplaced priorities. The parable of the rich fool, found in Luke 12 verses 13 to 21, further illustrates Jesus' warning about the futility of amassing wealth. In this parable, a wealthy man plans to tear down his barns to build bigger ones to store his surplus grain, only to be called a fool by God because his life is demanded of him that very night. The moral of the story is clear: earthly wealth is temporary and can be lost at any moment. Jesus concludes with the admonition, "This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich toward God." Generosity and compassion for the poor are fundamental aspects of Jesus' teachings on money. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus advises, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Matthew 6 verses 19 to 20. This passage encourages believers to focus on spiritual wealth rather than material accumulation. Furthermore, in Matthew 25 verses 31 to 46, Jesus speaks about the final judgment, where those who have helped the needy, providing food, drink, clothing, and hospitality, are rewarded, highlighting the importance of charitable acts. A poignant example of true generosity is the story of the widow's offering in Mark 12 verses 41 to 44. Jesus observes a poor widow putting 2 small copper coins into the temple treasury and tells his disciples that she has given more than the wealthy contributors because she gave out of her poverty, sacrificing all she had to live on. This teaching emphasizes that the value of a gift is not in its monetary amount but in the spirit and sacrifice with which it is given. Lastly, Jesus calls for a radical detachment from wealth, as seen in his interaction with the rich young ruler in Matthew 19 verses 16 to 22. When the young man asks what he must do to gain eternal life, Jesus tells him to sell his possessions, give to the poor, and follow him. The young man leaves sorrowful because he has great wealth, demonstrating the difficulty of letting go of material possessions to fully commit to spiritual life. Jesus' teachings about money challenge believers to reflect on their relationship with wealth, urging a focus on spiritual richness, generosity, and compassion. By warning of the spiritual dangers of wealth, promoting acts of kindness, and calling for detachment from material possessions, Jesus offers timeless principles that remain relevant today. Embracing these teachings can lead to a more meaningful and spiritually fulfilling life, grounded in love, generosity, and a deeper connection with God. Thank you for watching Celestial Chronicles. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep the chronicles of your own journey alive.